Alrighty, everybody, welcome out here to Holiday Racing Season 6, event number 21. As guys, I actually have a surprise announcement for you guys. This is actually going to be our final event on the brown track for this week, as tomorrow the orange track will be back. So a little bit of a surprise here for you fans. Let's go ahead though and kick off this final event here on the brown track until Monday with Can James TV and Alien Invasion Ice versus Mockware _001 in Michigan Ice Monster. And Michigan Ice Monster with the block will get the win. We got Cody Saucier and Dragon versus Twin Monkey and Avenger. And Avenger tried to do the block, but Dragon will get the win. Monster Jam Fan 2009 and Monster Dalmatian Ice versus Miguel Duenas and Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man will fall off the side, allowing for Monster Dalmatian Ice to get the win. Maxter.RT and El Toro Loco Ice versus Jackson and Chillin' Villain. Chillin' Villain does like some cartwheels. If only El Toro Loco Ice would have went backwards, Jackson could have had a chance to win. But El Toro Loco Ice will move on to the next round. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants and the SpongeBob Monster Truck versus Monster Jam Fan 08 and Bakugan Dragonoid Ice. Nice pass to SpongeBob with the barriers, which will allow for Bakugan Dragonoid Ice to get the win. Monster _Yard Jam and Son of a Digger versus Monster _Aviation and Snowhawk. And Snowhawk with the block will allow for Son of a Digger to get on a wheelie. Wow, another nice win out here for Snowhawk. We've got Monster Jam Extreme and Roger Dodger versus Z.MT and Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder will fall off the side and will get the win. We've got Cats and Monster Rottweiler versus Bubble Buddy and Mohawk Warrior. Monster Rottweiler make a fast come from behind. Yes, they will, as Monster Rottweiler will move on. We've got Little Chocolate Chip and Dragon Ice versus Extreme Viper and Gravedigger. And Gravedigger with the block will get the win. We've got SpongeBob Fan 23 and the 2020 Christmas Stunt Truck versus Nitro Studios and Bigfoot. And Bigfoot will get the win. We've got Nicholas Morkisi 3623 and Holiday Hauler versus Liam's Toy Time and Northern Nightmare. Northern Nightmare will fall off the side, which will allow for Holiday Hauler to get the win. We've got Mac Bulldog Mac and Captain's Curse versus the Cameron 9785 and Northern Nightmare Ice. And Captain's Curse will get the win. We've got Coaster Train Fan and Soldier Fortune Ice versus Buck Fan 23 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Only Soldier Fortune Ice come back? No! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will move on. Gary the Snail and Monster Mount Ice versus Patrick Star and the Patrick Monster Truck. And Patrick with the crash block will get the win. There's Kitty Witty right here. You may want to go outside real quickly, get some fresh air before he has to hop into his truck to get ready. Next up, we've got Karen and Blue Thunder Ice versus Larry the Lobster and Crustacean. And Crustacean with the block will get the win. We've got My Mum and Yeti versus Santa Claus and the Santa's Monster Sleigh. And Yeti will get the win. We've got Scrap and Prowler versus Joe 97.11 and Stone Crusher. And Prowler will get the win with a lightning fast pass. Next up, we've got Barnacle Boy and Batman versus Mrs. Puff and Higher Education. And Higher Education with a little block will get the win. Next up, we've got Eugene H. Krabs and the Mr. Krabs Monster Truck versus Sandy Cheeks and El Toro Loco. Mr. Krabs will hit the Jersey barriers, costing him the race, allowing for El Toro Loco to get the win. Next up, we've got Monster Jam Kobe and Bad Company Ice versus Alex Hauser in Dasher. Oh, Dasher trying to hit the block. It is close. If you look by that front right tire, Bad Company Ice will get the win. Sheldon J. Plankton in the Plankton Monster Truck versus Klingle in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And Plankton with another fast pass. He's going for them jingle bells. And Plankton will move on. It's time for the final race out here in round 1. We've got Maximum Monster Jam Chaos and Octonator Ice versus Nicole Johnson and Tasmanian Devil. who will move on to round 2. And out there, I saw the Jersey Bears allowing for Tasmanian Devil to get the win and move on. It is now time to kick off round 2 out here with Squidward Cute Tentacles and the Squidward Monster Truck versus Mohawk Warrior _ 001 and Michigan Ice Monster. There's no way he can do it. Can Mohawk Warrior get the upset? No. He was so close. Squidward will move on. We've got Cody Saucier and Dragon versus Monster Jam Fan 2009 and Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice almost does like a front roll, which will allow for Dragon to get the win. We've got Mermaid Man and Iron Man versus Maxer.RT and El Toro Loco Ice. And Iron Man with the block will get the win. Next up, we've got Us _ Jam and Gravedigger Ice versus Monster Jam Fan 08 and Bakugan Dragonoid Ice. Gravedigger Ice turns, allowing for Bakugan Dragonoid Ice to get the win. The Flying Dutchman and the Tracky Stars Gravedigger versus Monster _ Aviation and Snowhawk. Weird race right there. Snowhawk almost had it, but Tracky Stars Gravedigger will get the win. Zay.MT and Blue Thunder versus Cats and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And Monster Mutt Rottweiler will get the win. We've got the Chocolate Drive and Mechanical Mischief versus Extreme Viper and Gravedigger. Gravedigger will crash, allowing for Mechanical Mischief to get the win with another fast pass. Then we've got Nitro Studios and Bigfoot versus Nicholas Moore TC3623 and Holiday Hauler. Holiday Hauler has the lead, but will hit the Jersey Bears, allowing for Bigfoot to get the win. We've got Kitty Witty and Monster Mutt Husky versus Mac Bulldog Mac and Captain's Curse. Captain's Curse goes over on his lid, allowing for Monster Mutt Husky to get the win. Rock Fan 23 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Patrick Star and the Patrick Monster Truck. Patrick with the Bears and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will come back for the win. Except we've got Jonas and 32 Degrees versus Larry the Lobster and Crustacean. And Crustacean with the Crash Block will get the win and defeat 32 Degrees. We've got Rock Edits and Earthshaker Ice versus My Mum and Yeti. Nice bounce off the Jersey Bears Earthshaker Ice, but Yeti will just get a nice bounce off Earthshaker Ice herself, and Yeti will move on. Next up, we have Austin Dahlgren and Monster Mutt versus Scrap and Prowler. Scrap was have a crazy crash falling off the sideline for Monster Mutt to get the win. We have a Gal Pal matchup right here, as we've got Mrs. Puff in Higher Education versus Sandy Cheeks and El Toro Loco. Oh, close right now, but El Toro Loco, maybe not. Oh, Higher Education is barely sneaks past for the win. Nice job for Mrs. Puff. We've got Spin Master Monster Jam and the Glaze Machine versus Monster Jam Kobe and Bad Company Ice. Look at Monster Jam Kobe here have a sneaky win. And I don't believe he got it, as your winner is going to be Spin Master Monster Jam and Glaze Machine. It's time for the final race out here in round 2. We've got Sheldon J. Plankton and the Plankton Monster Truck versus Nicole Johnson and Tasmanian Devil. And Plankton is just going really fast today, as he'll move on to round 3. It is time to kick off round 3 out here at the Squidward Monster Truck versus Dragon. And the Squidward Monster Truck will get the win, as he's still going. Next up, we've got Iron Man versus Bakugan Dragonoid Ice. And Iron Man does a little slap wheelie and a block to get the win. Next up, we've got the Trackies Tires Gravedigger versus Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Oh, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, come back. No, as Trackies Tires Gravedigger will get the win, as he's trying to go for the wall. And we've got a big race up here, as we've got Mechanical Mischief versus Bigfoot. Two very fast trucks, and Bigfoot come back. No, Mechanical Mischief will get the win. We've got Monster Mutt Husky versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Monster Husky gets swirly and goes over the barriers, which will allow for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to get the win. We've got Crustacean versus Yeti. And Yeti sneaking behind for the win. Next up, we've got Monster Mutt versus Higher Education. Alright, so I don't know what happened there for Monster Mutt. I think Monster Mutt did a slap wheelie, which will allow for Higher Education to get the win. Next up, we've got Glaze Machine versus the Plankton Monster Truck. This is the final race out here in round 3. And Plankton will get the win. Alright, everybody, we've now made it to the quarterfinals. Let's take a look at our 8 quarterfinalists. Inside the Squidward Monster Truck, we've got Squidward Cute Tentacles. Inside of Iron Man, we've got Mermaid Man. Inside of the Tracky Stars Gravedigger, we've got the Flying Dutchman. Inside of Mechanical Mischief, we've got the Chocolate Drive. Inside of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've got BuckFan23. Inside of Yeti, we have My Mum. Inside of Higher Education, we've got Mrs. Puff. And inside of the Plankton Monster Truck, we've got Sheldon J. Plankton himself. Who will go to the semifinals? Will it be Squidward Cute Tentacles, or will it be Mermaid Man? Oh, Mermaid Man just goes veering off in the wrong direction, allowing for Squidward to move on. Go to the semifinals. Will it be the Flying Dutchman, or will it be the Chocolate Drive? And the Chocolate Drive will move on. Husband versus wife battle here. We've got BuckFan23 versus My Mum. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the block will get the win. If that tire did not get stuck right there for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he could have lost. But luckily, BuckFan will move on. Time for the final race of the quarterfinals. Who will go to the semis? Will it be Mrs. Puff, or will it be Sheldon J. Plankton? Mrs. Puff just couldn't quite sneak back for the win. Plankton will move on. Alright, everybody, we've now made it to the semifinals. Here are the 4 semifinalists we have here. We've got Squidward Cute Tentacles, the Chocolate Drive, BuckFan23, and Sheldon J. Plankton. Who will go on to the final round? Will it be Squidward Cute Tentacles, or will it be the Chocolate Drive? Both trucks going very fast. But Squidward will go to the final round once again. The final round to face off against Squidward Cute Tentacles. Will it be BuckFan23, or will it be Sheldon J. Plankton? BuckFan will just fall off the side and do a crash and bicycle crash, allowing for Plankton to go to the final. Alright, everybody, we've now made it to the final round here in Holiday Racing Season 6, event number 21. We started off the night with 54 of the fastest holiday-themed monster trucks. We're now down to the fastest 2. Are you fans ready to meet our final round contenders? Coming out first, your season leader, looking for back-to-back event wins out of Bikini Bottom. This is Squidward Cute Tentacles in the Squidward Monster Truck. Versus in the other lane, your 2-time holiday racing champion, the owner of the Chum Bucket out of Bikini Bottom. This is Sheldon J. Plankton in the Plankton Monster Truck. Who will win and go on to and get the next 54 points here on the board. Let's find out. It's showtime. And Squidward with the block will get back-to-back event wins. And Squidward will hold on to the lead for another day. Alright, everybody. Let's take a look here at the points here after the 21st event here of Holiday Racing. Let's take a deeper look here into the top 5. As in 5th place after a round 1 loss today, Mr. Krabs will fall from 3rd place to, I believe, now to 5th place with 811 points. In 4th place after, still remaining in 4th place after a round 2 loss will be Jonas in 32 Degrees with 814 points. In 3rd place, jumping up in the rankings today after a quarterfinals loss will be My Mum and Yeti with 825 points. In 2nd place after making it all the way to the semifinals will be the Chocolate Drive and Mechanical Mischief with 900 points. And then in 1st place after winning today's event will be Squidward in the Squidward Monster Truck with 933 points. The Chocolate Drive gained 7 points on Squidward today. Yesterday, guys, I made a little mistake. I actually said Squidward had a 50 or 60 point lead yesterday. And when he actually only had 30, I believe.
30-point, yeah.
30-point lead. So Squidward's lead has actually, after today's event, it actually has increased, but only by 3 points. But that's still not a lot out here. If Squidward loses in round 2 tomorrow and the Chocolate Drive wins, the Chocolate Drive could easily take first place. So that's going to be it here for today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. As for the next 3 events, will be back on the orange track. So, be sure to stay notified for that for event 22 tomorrow when it comes out. And have a God bless day, everybody.